Let me pull the palette that I want to use with this week's Shop My Stash and show you which one it is. Hi, today I am going to do a Shop My Stash, and now that I recently did a declutter, I like to go through my collection every 2 to 3 months or so as needed and just pull out the things that aren't working for me anymore for whatever reason. So I did that yesterday. I recently posted that video. I'll link that up here in the eye and down below if you missed it and you're interested in seeing that. But today I am going to do a shop my stash. I've got my tray here that I want to fill up with new makeup for the week. I'm going to do a little change in how I do my shop my stashes. I've been kind of only doing them like once a month. And that's not really working for me. I feel like I'm not getting a lot of use out of some of my foundations, and I'm not rotating enough through some of my products like that. So what I'm going to end up trying to do is I'm going to use my products for a week at a time and then just do another shop my stash like maybe in a week to 10 days or so. I feel like that might give me a better chance to use some of my stuff. So yeah, if that sounds fun to you, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Stick around. I would love for you to say hello in the comments so I can thank you for being here. And yeah, all that being said, let's go ahead and get into my makeup. All right, so I've got my foundations here. And I think this week I want to focus on, I'm going to pull 2 foundations at a time. I'm going to focus on this CC, whatever this is called, this like CC cream foundation. This is about to expire, so I want to get some use out of this. I'm going to pull this one in. And along with that, I think it might be nice to do something a little bit more lightweight. So I'm going to pull in the Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator in the shade Medium Tan. You know, like this is more coverage and this is less coverage, I feel like. So maybe these will be good for this week, and that'll help me get a chance to use these products that I haven't used in a while. Okay, so that's it for the foundation. Next here, I've got concealers, and I think I want to definitely pull in my color corrector, cover up some of the freckles from me laying out, and use my darker Huda Beauty concealer. This is the one in Sugar Biscuit. And this will be more of like a brightening on me right now, I think, because I have been laying out a little. So this will work nicely together, I think, with this foundation specifically. And to go with the tinted hydrator, I'm going to pull in my Say Beauty. All right. This might not be a shock to you, but I have not really been into a primer lately. I don't know, maybe because it's just so incredibly hot outside. Yeah, it's too hot right now for me. It's over 100 degrees every day and humid, so it's just like, it's too much. I'm not going to do a primer. I do want to pull in these new little concealer poofs. I don't know what these are, beauty blenders or whatever, like Real Techniques sponges, concealer sponges. I picked them up thinking that it might be fun to try to set my, like maybe my concealer or my color corrector with them. So I'm going to try that and put those over there so that I don't forget to try it. And then this is a cute little finger sponge from Morphe that I got as a little free gift with purchase. And I don't know, maybe I could have used this with concealer. I didn't think about it, but it's like real puffy and cushiony. And so I used it with under eye setting powder, and yeah, that's nice. So I'm going to pull that one in too. Also, I'm going to need a puff for my powder. I do have a couple more puffs in there that I haven't used, and it looks like my e.l.f. ones aren't in the drawer right now, but that's fine. Okay, so here in the powder drawer, I want to choose 2 powders for my face and No, hold on. That's too many powders. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pull my hourglass. No, actually, that was my dog in the background. Actually, okay, for under my eyes, I'm going to go ahead and keep using the Huda Beauty because I feel like this is going to be too peach for me once I get lighter. And I think it really looks nice with my tan right now specifically. I've noticed that the other day. So I'm going to pull this one in and use this for under my eyes. And then for all over the face, am I going to try the Coty Airspun yet? I'm not sure I'm ready to go with a fragranced face since that has fragrance as it is. I'm going to keep using my Huda Beauty. I have been getting some use out of that. As you can see, I'm starting to show some like wear, like some windowing of the powder. Okay, so that's going to do it for now. Oh, I forgot to pull the new makeup. Hold on. So I popped into the cosmetics company store today and picked up just a couple of little things. And at Ulta, I have these two new mascaras. One of them is, I think, a black shade, and one of them is a brown. I definitely want to get some use out of this brown one, so I'm going to check this one out. I'm going to pull that one in. Oh, I just dropped my mascara. Okay, so I'm going to use both of these mascaras in this new week and test them out and share my thoughts with you on that. I've been using a lot of new mascaras lately, which is a lot of fun. I love new mascara. Okay, here so for them, I showed some major self-restraint, okay? At first, I had like 20 items on the counter, and then I was like, girl, you're supposed to be doing back to school shopping for your kid, not makeup shopping for yourself. So I was like, I'm gonna have to come back to the store another day, but I didn't want to leave completely empty-handed. So I did pick up a killer liner from Too Faced in this like really pretty green shade. I'm really excited to check this out, especially with the eyeshadow palette that I'm thinking about pulling into my Shop My Stash. Yeah, that's another thing that I'm going to change about my Shop My Stashes is I'm going to pull in one eyeshadow palette to focus on and create some looks with. And so, yeah. Here's the other two items that I got. I got two new highlighters. I'm so excited because I felt like I didn't really have like any highlighter choices other than what was in face palettes. So that's where we're headed next. That's what reminded me that I needed to pull some new makeup out. And all right, I'm gonna refrain from the temptation of pulling the brand new products in right away. I definitely want to get some more use out of the highlighter that is in this face palette here. As I mentioned in my declutter, this palette is my least old of all three of the face palettes like this, the face trios. And I definitely want to get some more use out of these colors, especially while I'm darker right now. So I'm going to be using this highlight and I'm pulling it from the highlight drawer, but I'm also going to incorporate the blushes into my Shop My Stash. Okay, so I also definitely want to pull the Hourglass palette because if you're not new to my channel, you know that I'm trying to get good use out of this year round. So this has been in like every single one of my Shop My Stashes. I hope you're not bored of seeing it. I'm certainly not. I'm having a lot of fun using it. I will admit I need to use these marbled blushes more. I tend to reach for this one the most, but yeah, so I need to work on this some more. My family is going to go swimming right now. Okay, and that's the only, where did I put it? Oh yeah, those are the only two highlighters that I'm going to pull in because I feel like two is a lot. Hold on, this doesn't count because this is a gimme. This is kind of like salt and pepper in a recipe. It just kind of goes because this is my year-round palette. And even though it's got like a little bit of everything in there, ooh, I just scuffed my nail. Even though it's got a little bit of everything in there, I don't want pulling this in to count against the number of other products that I can pull in. So I'm going to go ahead and count that as just like a gimme. That means that I only have one highlighter pulled in, this one. So let me go ahead and pull in, one more highlighter. And I think that the one that I want to play with is, I'm going to pull in this new Becca for the sake of nostalgia. Okay, I haven't seen one of these in years, and I'm so glad that Smashbox kept this around and incorporated it when Becca went under, like as a brand itself. So I'm glad that Smashbox was able to absorb this particular product in their line from the parent company, like not getting rid of it. How do you even open it? Right here. Oh, I'm so excited to have this back in my collection, and I can't wait to use it. Okay, well, hold on now. Hold on. This is, no, they are different. Can you tell the difference? I can see the difference. This one has a little bit more pinky, and the champagne pop is more like champagne. This is champagne pink, in my opinion. So, okay, I felt like, and then, hold on, wait, this one's more like kind of golden champagne. And this one's more like not quite as yellow golden champagne. I don't know. This one might be very similar to the Hourglass one, but I'll have to test those out and check it out because it's been years and years and years since I've tried this product. So I'm excited that I was able to pick this up today. Okay. Oh, yeah, I am going to pull this in. Because it'll go great with the palette that I'm going to pull. So that's it for the highlighters. Now for the bronzers, I'm so tempted to pull this bronzer in again because I have really been loving this red toned discontinued line of Sephora collection makeup. I wish they hadn't reformulated these and gotten rid of them. I really like this product and I got to the game way too late, but I'm so very thankful that I was able to pick up this, and I never would have gotten this super deep shade if it hadn't have been the absolute last one in stock. And I was just like, it's $6. I really just want to check it out. Plus it was $6 with like, I don't know, 30% off because it was during a Sephora sale. And I was like, yeah, let me just pick it up. And so I picked up this super deep shade. I figured I could use a really light, fluffy brush with it. And it ended up being beautiful on me. Oh my gosh, I really love this. So even though I'm really tempted to pull this one in yet again, I'm going to not. And I'm going to instead pull in my Charlotte Tilbury cream bronzers. I'm going to pull in my two Charlotte Tilbury cream bronzers. These are, I have the shade 1 and 2. And so I want to get more use out of these before my shade 2, the darker one, expires, which might be happening really soon, I think, if not already. So I want to just get a little bit more use out of this product. Whoa, hold on. I did use these products and then I broke out there on my side. I'm going to have to check and see if these are expired. I'm going to end up needing to do a switch out of my bronzers. So I'll let you know at the next Shop My Stash how that goes, because I'll be doing a recap of all of these products and letting you know how much usage I've got from them, whether or not they're going to be staying in my collection for the next, like, you know, to go back into my collection when I do the next round. So for right now, I'm going to pull in my Charlotte Tilbury cream bronzers. And for lipstick, let's move over here to the lipstick side. Okay, so here I have some lipsticks that I haven't even used yet, and I feel like I really need to. So let me pull out, let's see. This is that Flesh Bot. This might be nice with some warm tone looks that I plan on doing. Okay, I'm gonna pull this lipstick in. Let me show you. I do have, that was my dog. I do have a short on my channel with this look, with this lipstick on when I got it. And here is what this lip shade looks like on me. It's like kind of fiery orange and it's really kind of pretty. So I think that that will look nice with some warm tone looks that I might be doing coming up. So I'm gonna pull that lipstick in, and Let's see. It's been a while since I've used this pink, and it's probably starting to get a little up there in age. So I'm going to pull this pretty little pink in. This is in the shade Veiled Rose. So this is in the shade Veiled Rose from the Bridgerton 1 collection. And was it it was either 1 or 2, I don't know. This is in Flesh 3. I remember that already because I did a short with this and I had to like look at it for the description box. Okay, so there's 2 different lipsticks right there, but if you know me, you know that I don't always want to pull in a bold color when I'm doing a look. Sometimes I want to do a nude lip. So for that, now hold on. I definitely want to pull in these lip glosses. I feel like these lip glosses would be fun to use, and I don't want them to expire before I get a chance to really enjoy them. And I've only recently tried them for the first time. So I want to pull both of these lip glosses in. I'm not normally a lip gloss kind of girly, but I really like the Pat McGrath lip gloss, and it doesn't, so far it hasn't broken me out like the Natasha Denona My Dream lip gloss did. I'm really sensitive. I have very sensitive skin, and so like I just have to be careful about what kind of products I use. Oh. All right, so I've got those 2, and if you know me, you know that I like a nude lip. So I kind of want to pull, I miss this color a lot. Let me show you which shade that one is. Ooh, I need to dust again. Okay, so here is the shade range. Sorry, I bumped the camera. Here is the shade range of the lipsticks that I have here. I've only used these 2 so far. This one is like a completely nude lip, and this one is more of like a yellow brown kind of. And so I actually meant to grab this one. So I'm going to pull this lipstick here and put that one in there too. So, okay, I think that's good for the lipsticks. I do keep my lip liners in my vanity so I can pull whichever lip liner I want or need at the time. I did used to have them in a cup here, but I changed that. I did change a couple of things inside my vanity drawer. Now I'm done with the lipstick pulls, and here I want to finish up the last bit of my older setting spray. And that way the 2 big bottles that I have will be like the freshest, and then I can refill this with those. So I'm almost done with this. It's the last little bit of it. And I want to pull that in as my setting spray to use. Okay, and then here is my glitter drawer. Here from my glitter drawer, I want to pull my ColourPop Super Shock. I haven't gotten use from this in a little while, and I want to use it before it dries out. This is what mine currently looks like. So I won't swatch that because I don't want to get glitter all over my hands yet. But yeah, I'm going to pull this one in. All right, and then from this drawer, I definitely want to pull in my purple blush. Mainly because this is a cream product. This is my only cream makeup. Well, besides these bronzers. This is my, okay, so that doesn't mean my only. I hate when people are like, I don't have any except for one. Like I didn't get anything except for this. That's so annoying to me, and I hate when I do that too. So anyways, okay, this is my only cream blush. Let me put it like that. And this is from Morphe. They don't make this anymore, but I wish they still did. This is the shade name here. I don't have, let me see, Electric Lavender. Yeah, this is in their Blush Balm Electric Lavender, and this is actually made in Italy, which is why I really wanted to try it. And because of the color. And so, yeah, I picked it up. I don't normally buy Morphe makeup because most of it isn't made in Italy, but when I find a product from them that is made in Italy, I'm like, yeah, I'm curious. So anyways, I want to get some more use out of this really pretty product, this really pretty purple blush before it expires. So I'm going to pull that one in. And then down there, I've got more blushes, but to be honest, I've got a blush palette there, a blush palette here, a cream blush there. I think that's good for the blush. Okay, and then I've got mascara already. Let me pull the palette that I want to use with this week's Shop My Stash and show you which one it is. I want to use my Too Faced Happily in Love a little bit more. I'm so excited to get more use out of this palette. So I'm definitely thinking that these lipstick colors that I've chose will look really nicely will go really nicely with this palette. So I'm going to pull in my Too Faced Happily in Love, and I just joined my very first panning project with a friend. It's my first time to do a panning project with someone else. I'm really excited. And so let me pull the palette that we're going to be working on and show you which palette I'm going to be pulling into a lot of my Shop My Stashes to maybe like pop on a little bit here or there within a look. So let me go get that palette. So the palette that we're going to be working on panning together is the Natasha Denona Mini Starlet palette. So I'm really excited to pull this in along with my Too Faced Happily in Love. And honestly, I feel like this palette will pair really nicely with this one too. So that's great. These are the two palettes that I'm going to be playing with this week. I mean, of course, I might pull other palettes, but these are the two that I'm pulling into my Shop My Stash to work on. And so for the next Shop My Stash, I'm going to let you know how many looks I created with it or whatever I thought of the palettes that I used. And then, of course, I'll focus on a new palette. I'll leave this one in, but I'll focus on a new palette that I choose for the next Shop My Stash. So yeah, I think that'll be fun. All right, so let's take a really good look. Here is the makeup that I'm pulling. I'm sorry for the terrible lighting and all of that. It is really late at night and it's already dark, so I'm doing the best I can here. But this is the makeup that I'm going to use. Take you off the tripod now. Okay, so here is the makeup that we pulled together, and this is the makeup that I'm going to be playing with for the next week to 10 days at the most, and then I'm going to come back and do a new Shop My Stash with you. Really excited to get some more use out of these products, and I look forward to letting you know next week how I feel about some of this new makeup and, you know, furthering my thoughts on this eyeshadow palette and just letting you know my thoughts on the products that we pulled before we select next week's makeup. I feel like doing it like this is going to help me really focus on the products that I pull for a shorter amount of time without getting bored and be able to rotate through my makeup collection a little bit better. So here's the makeup that we pulled together, and these are the products that I'm going to focus on for the next week or so, and then I'll come back and let you know my thoughts on all this product here, switch them out for something else, and yeah, I hope you look forward to that. If you do, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, turn on notifications so you don't miss that Shop My Stash update for my everyday makeup drawer selection. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to click the like button. It really does help my small channel out so much. And yeah, like I said before, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, click the notification bell, say hello in the comment section, especially if you're new, so I can welcome you and thank you for being here. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye.